Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. Okay, I'm hearing one more. Yep. Bottom of the deck. I can't speak. Empty well, time to replenish. You might feel like you're just, exhausted of something, ready to move on to something new. Maybe this is work for some of you or retirement for some of you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a door closes. And when one closes, another opens. This is card 5. Prepare for change. Hollow bone teachability. There feels like a very powerful like life review evaluation happening with this. Maybe a lesson. Maybe you're wrapping something up. 2 and 8 is 10. 10s are change. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. I feel simplicity with this energy. Like, okay, I can create, if this is a change in job or something that, let's just say, creates a bit of a tower moment or upheaval, you're like, no, I'm good. I can move past that. I'm good. Needing direction. Okay, what I'm hearing with this is the path could be uncertain. And then I just heard, and therein lies, the excitement, the adventure. The road may take you where you least expect it to take you, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, Scorpio, let's take a peek at your energy regarding this. Oh, well, and then there's that on the split. It may come out, it may not, but we have a tower moment. This could be an epiphany, a realization. It could be sudden. Okay, we'll see what comes through. Spirit, what do you have for Scorpio regarding this energy? What's coming through? I just saw 444. I think you're excited. Sometimes, like, okay, now I'm hearing lots of channeling. Thank God for unanswered prayers. Like you might have thought, I really want that, but then that happens. And it's causing some sort of excitement for what will be. Now, this can also be the energy of someone who is really wanting to jazz things up. Maybe you want to infuse your life with a little more fun. Maybe that's what's headed your way. You may have enthusiasm about a person. We have the King of Cups. Well, that could be your energy. It could be who you're connecting to. I feel like what you want and what you feel is like really panging, on your heart. Like there's some sort of deeply held emotional reason for this, or it evokes something within you. The Ace of Cups. I just keep getting renewal. I keep getting that. 8 of Swords. Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the 7 of Swords. Why do I feel like you get unstuck from something? And the stuckness could be your own thoughts, your own mind. Maybe there is something that, when it arrives, we have 2 aces here. There's new beginnings. There is fresh energy coming in. Maybe it's, in a way that is Page of Pentacles reverse. I don't know. It could be disappointing news. It could be something that you're like, oh, that particular thing didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but maybe the replacement, right, in place of it, a job or, a plan that went awry, it somehow feels better, looks better. We have the Seven of Swords, the Magician, the Fool. I'm telling you, it feels like you don't see it coming. Or you're on the flip side, you could be planning something that lands you in like a better place. And I feel like it ultimately is to sort of free you or release you from something. And I see that in the overarching energy. But let's take a look at the clarifying deck and find out, so what's going on here? Let's look at what you are super enthusiastic about. Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, something that has taken a long time to cultivate. It could be an idea. Maybe you've been planning for something and it's go time. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. The Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles. You might be thinking about changing your lifestyle and maybe retiring from work. Letting something go. I'm almost getting like, I'm okay to sacrifice this if it means that. Maybe some of you are selling a home and living on a houseboat. I saw that image of someone in a boat. It doesn't have to be that, but it's something like that. Like I could give this up to do that. Devil, do you feel tethered by whatever it is? There could also be something that gets alleviated. That's a burden on you. Again, sometimes, thank God for unanswered prayers. That didn't happen. And now I'm like, I can breathe. I'm free of the burden of something. Let's see what else. Two of Swords sideways. You don't have all the information you need yet. Or there's something maybe that is happening behind the scenes. Maybe news, information, something regarding a child coming your way. Let's look at the King of Cups. King of Cups. I feel like this is what you know is calling to you. Okay, we have the Hermit. And now I'm thinking about the lyrics on that song. I have to be careful how much I recite, I think. But if there's one thing in my life that's missing, it's the time that I spend alone. You might want to have more personal time, more freedom. Looking to the future, planning your future. What is the Ace of Cups? I feel like this is a spark of inspiration, something that fills your cup, makes you really happy. Yes, it could be travel. It could be travel. Hitting the road, taking a vacation. What is the Eight of Swords? I feel like there's a financial something here. I do. And as I'm talking, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. We have the Star, the Tower, the Empress. Okay, Eight of Swords. Is this a concern about, well, financially, can I pull it off? Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. What are you thinking about or overthinking? Well, there's your energy. Something's changing. Something is changing. When you open your mind and your heart to something new, even if it's something you're trying to navigate, it could require you close the door to something, you let something go. Could be a home. Let's get another one. Eight of Swords. Death. Oopsie. Job. Work. Okay. Page of Pentacles reverse. I'm sorry if you can hear construction noise. Page of Pentacles reverse. What is that? The Ace of Pentacles. Now, this could be something that perhaps you've been expecting, like a loss gets replaced with something else. This is a new opportunity. It could be money. Could be something that will be replenished. That's the way I heard it, replenished. Oops, we have a flipper. What's the flipper? Where is it? I know it's in there. Here we go. The Magician. You are manifesting this. You've been patient. You're waiting for something to materialize. Is this news about it materializing? Maybe it's a new job or a new endeavor. And you're like, oh my gosh, I can finally do it. Ace of Swords. What is that? This could be something you're waiting for. Okay, we have Justice, and there's a couple more. Oh, wow. The Hierophant and the Star. Now, I feel like it has to do with something, I'm going to say official, Justice and the Hierophant. As if it needs to be made clear. Now, this can have something to do with a marriage, some formal contract that you sign. I feel like this is a wish, like you've waited for this, and it's there. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I was getting something official. That could certainly represent someone in an official capacity. Okay, so let's take a look at what's opening up for you, Scorpio. Gateway Oracle, what is it? What doors are opening for you? One closes, one opens, and I feel like you can breathe. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. You might have, an opinion you need to express. Wow. Embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. This is beautiful. I mean, it feels to me like that image I got of someone just kicking back and chilling on a lake, or, a rowboat, probably a lake or a river. But it's like, wow, I have freedom now. I'm good. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Bottom of the deck, following your bliss. This is beautiful. Yeah, I feel like, this water bearer energy indicates to me that you're more fulfilled because of whatever this is. So let's take a look at what comes next. What comes next for Scorpio? Building blocks, a masterpiece in the making. Chop wood. There may be some, things you have to shore up. This could be related to a business opportunity. Maybe it's 3 aces here, guys. Maybe this is, I've always wanted to do this. Okay, well, let's see what's presenting for you. Travel for some, go the distance. If this is a goal, you're almost there. You are almost there. Anything else? Deep knowing. Trust your instincts. This is asking you to tap into and look beneath the surface of what might be readily apparent, and have faith that what your intuition is telling you is real, is true. Sometimes the unknown is scary, but I feel like, you have some wisdom here looking at that owl. This is a 7 card, also very divinely guided. Maybe this is just, let go and allow the universe to just lead you where you're meant to be. Oh my word. Something happens right at the right time, serendipitously. This is good luck. Something turning out beautifully, but it maybe forces you to pivot. And you might even ask yourself, gosh, why did it play out that way? And I'm hearing Spirit go, ha ha ha, wink. Yeah. So how is your life going to change? Let's take a look at the Psychic Tarot. So what changes for you? What changes for you? The Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. Wow, that's a nice energy. Okay, well, I feel like there's going to be, a period of consideration. You might have been waiting for something to blossom. And you're like, okay, I'm cultivating this. I'm managing this. I'm nurturing this. This idea is fertile in my mind. And then something comes to light, the sun. And I feel like that is your joy, your happiness, your goal coming to fruition. We have the Six of Cups and the Hierophant. Again, Hierophant. So, I feel like this is a moment of reflection. I do feel that for a good chunk of you, this is like a big family change. Six of Cups, of course, can, in the regular tarot, represent children. Now, children, marriage, a happy future, like whatever you've cultivated, Spirit is saying, we're bringing this to fruition for you. There might be some perceived obstacles. Are they real? I don't know. So there is some unknown. Shadow, the moon. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Now, you can take this in whatever direction. For some of you, it's a big change in your work. Some of you, it's a change in home, family, children. For others, money opens up doors for you. And I feel like this overcomes this for some reason, like a positive turn of events. And all that was unforeseen, maybe even feared. Spirit is just reminding you, just trust this. So let's get advice and timing. I like it. Okay, we have in the near future. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Okay, guys. Spring, your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom, and abundance. Bottom of the deck, travel. If you've been putting off a trip, if you've been deliberating on an idea, that idea could just take off. Wow, Scorpio, I love it. Okay, my friends, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found this inspiring. I did, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.